Well, today's Friday, so that means that's already good news, but we have some more coming your way. Metcalfe County High School students were given the opportunity to get fast and furious behind the wheel on Thursday. KSB Trooper Jonathan Houck made an appearance at the school, bringing a driving simulator with him. Students were able to safely test their driving skills while using the simulator as a safe, controlled environment where they would not be a danger to themselves or to others. During the simulation, students drove a vehicle while facing real everyday distractions such as text messages, phone calls, and unruly passengers.
I'll have passengers set up around them and we'll distract them. And also I have a cell phone here that I can text and make them answer it while they're driving. It's a world of difference changes when they are just driving and then when they start texting and driving, or they're looking at videos that their buddies are showing or their buddies are talking to them.
According to Trooper Houck, the goal of the simulation is to get students to realize how easy it can be to become distracted while driving, so they'll be more mindful when they get behind the wheel of a real car. And if you're planning a trip to Lost River Cave this weekend, you might see a differently colored river. That's because to get into the spirit of the holiday, Lost River Cave will be dyeing the river green starting tonight. The event is a partnership between Lost River Cave, Crawford Hydrology Laboratory, which will be providing the dye, and Preservation Tasting Room. The dye being used is called Green Number 8. It's a drug and cosmetic grade dye that's in many of the materials and products that we use in our daily lives. And the process to add it to the water is simple.
We can then go around and monitor at locations where the groundwater will resurface, so like springs and rivers. And if we recover the dye at one of those locations, we know that where we introduced the dye and where we recovered it are hydrologically connected by the flow of groundwater.
The dyeing is set to take place at 5:30 p.m. this evening during an educational event called Go With The Flow. For more information on how to sign up, just visit lostrivercave.org/green. And the Corvette Museum is steering in a new direction this year. For the first time ever, they are opening a traveling exhibition called Luster, Realism and Hyperrealism in Contemporary Automobile and Motorcycle Painting. And it is now open. Director of Collections and Exhibits Robert Maxheimer hopes that visitors can gain a deeper appreciation for the art of cars in a hyperrealism fashion.
The idea is to kind of blend that hyperrealism with reality. So you get to see the exact angle of the car and the way the lighting hits it in the painting and then in real life, which kind of blurs that line a little bit.
Tickets for the museum can be found on CorvetteMuseum.org, and to find out more about it, tune in to WBKO News at 10 starting this Saturday. And Friday is the time to show appreciation to any nurses, firefighters, or police officers who may cross your path. That's because today, March 15th, is World Essential Workers Day. It was founded by a 9-year-old girl in 2021 when she saw people risking their health to help others during the COVID-19 pandemic. Janae Ratcliffe says that she wanted to honor first responders and people like her mother, who's a social worker. She convinced the local mayor to help her highlight workers in critical roles, and World Essential Workers Day took off from there. To honor an essential worker, simply tell them thank you, or if you're feeling generous, maybe donate to a charity where they work, or pay for their coffee or for their meals. So be sure to share your good news with us, and you just may see it right here on Midday Live. Submit your stories, your photos, and your videos at WBKO.com/good news.